They tase people all the time. They have a heart attack. And they're tasing people for lower and lower reasons. And again, it's like, well, better do what we say. And that's an act of terrorism. And I'm tired of it. But look, that's all a side issue. What do you think about what I raised earlier, the Hill reporting on Obama climate hubs, federal Homeland Security fusion centers to spy on rural areas with NASA with satellites and dispatch hordes of bureaucrats to harass everyone? And then that ties into the announcement and the Economist that, oh, all these countries that owe debts that the bankers have taken over our governments and induced us to sign on to, mainly their derivatives, buildings, land, power, state-owned companies, oil, gas, mineral rights, banks, and transport, just like they've done in the third world, give it all in privatization. It's not privatization to say a company is going to buy the land from everybody and build a new reservoir, build a canal, and then sell that water. And then sell slots for boats and houses. That's a real free market privatization. And then they say, we have our own power plant. And we have our own everything. These companies could do that. No. They come in and they take over existing systems. They get regulations passed the last 15 years all over Europe and the U.S. to make them upgrade water facilities, to add all these chemicals and all this garbage. And they go, oh, you can't pay for that? We'll take it over. And then they buy it up with fiat derivative money. It's all a giant fraud. Greece, they want to take all the public lands and not give it to the public for economic development, but give it to the foreign banks that induced us to sign on to their 1.5 quadrillion. That's 1,500 trillion, by the way, boys and girls. 90+% of it is their debt, not our debt. But the public is economically ignorant, so now they're announcing in The Economist, take America and the rest of the world's money and give it to the Davos scallywags that are tax exempt. They're going, I know what'll get us out of a problem economy. All the derivatives that we got you to sign on to, they got us to sign on to their debt. Give us, like Greece, all of your islands, your national parks, your infrastructure, and we'll double and triple prices. And we can manage things better than you can. It's been these corporations that managed us into this situation on record. This is so crazy. You read Rand Corporation stuff on the National Stabilization Force, military force. You read Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. You read Carol Quigley's Tragedy and Hope. You read Between Two Ages. You read The Technotronic Era by Brzezinski. You read Council on Foreign Relations public stuff. It's all spelled out, but in flowery terms. And then that's what's so frustrating. I mean, that's why the police, I'm not mad at the police. They've been brainwashed like everybody else. They're having fluoride put in their water. They're having GMO engineered. They're all dead. They're all walking dead already. Their kids are already dead. Their kids already don't talk to them and watch TV and play video games all day. We're already all dead unless we turn this around. I mean, these GMO crops, by the second generation, they're more than half sterile, brain damage, tumors growing all over their bodies, the rats and guinea pigs. We're already going now into second generations being born under this. By the third, I mean, it's going to be just everybody dying. And so, it sounds insane, but I've read all their textbooks. They admit how they've done it. And they say in the textbooks that the fact that the public doesn't care they're doing it gives them a right to do it. Under U.S. Code Title 50, Chapter 32, subsection 1528, paragraph B. And they say, this outlaws secret testing on the public unless law enforcement or research purposes. And they say they can kill us for any purposes of research or law enforcement. So, of course, this is a total authoritarian takeover. We're seen as a plague. And to make it a self-fulfilling prophecy, they've dumbed us down so that we will be a plague. And now we're seeing the roll-up of civilization. Does it concern anybody? Senior congressman attempts to get FBI director to say investigative journalism is a crime. We've got Dianne Feinstein also running around trying to strip real journalists, if they're not New York Times or whatever, of the protections of the press. It is just insane. The press should all rally together and protect the First Amendment. Pile of pillows prompts school lockdown. Adon Salazar reports on just the total hysteria that the system's creating. TSA blasted for dishonest response to whistleblowers' expose. Video, TSA now hiring even more lazy and abusive screeners. Is Bitcoin a revolutionary game changer or a Trojan horse? I think both. And then a news article that's already scrolled off of Infowars.com's front page. That's a problem with the old design. We've got the new design ready. We're just doing some final tweaks. There's an article here where Justice Scalia, Supreme Court Justice, confirms American internment camps will happen again. He said, it is a reality. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or two, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our immune support infusion blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great-tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com.
Hey, now you can watch the Alex Jones Show live as it happens at Infowars.com/show.